videos, you are the first one to watch. Hey guys, I just wanted to share with you that less than 24 hours ago, Malia did another download. They also went live on Big Gold last night. I'm assuming from that they are now hosts. They must have didn't go live on Big Gold like True has been consistently, because they had to probably wait for their host badge. This is what I'm assuming. I'm assuming that they're on Big Gold because they are trying to get up the money to be able to keep up with this paid lawyer that Natureboy has, so that they can free the God. True is only on Big Gold because he is trying to help free the God. So, we're gonna see how this plays out. I don't know if this is going to be a consistent basis that they're on there trying to spread the knowledge. It sounds to me a little bit like they're trying to recruit. And I wouldn't be surprised if Natureboy is talking with True in the background and doing their little language that only they understand, about, if necessary, if there's somebody that they feel is trustworthy that can be a benefit to the cause, let them move in, especially if they come with a check, Social Security check, SSI check, military check, whatever check they come with, long as it's a residual monthly income that can help them with his legal fees and also help feed them while he's locked up, they're going to do it. Because right now, Natureboy can't go on these social media sites and be the breadwinner of the household because he's locked up. So now he has to put it into Malia's hands and all the rest of the women, and True, because that's all he has on his side right now, to make some social media money so that it keeps the money flowing in. Because obviously Natureboy didn't have as much money as he made it seem to the public that he had in order to take care of the legal matter that he's in right now, because nobody with charges like what Natureboy has against him would even had started with a court-appointed lawyer, knowing how serious these charges are and where you're at, the state that you're at that does not play. I would have came to the game in the beginning with a paid lawyer, and preferably a lawyer who is known in Atlanta, Georgia, that's a powerhouse that could help, make a few things go away. But Natureboy does not have the currency like he was making it out to be to the public. He's not a guru. He's not a millionaire. Young Pharaoh, he sounds like Young Pharaoh, because Young Pharaoh was a millionaire a couple of months back, and then he went to jail and he couldn't, I think, make bail or something, and he flat out said he didn't have the money. So this is what happens to the gurus, and this is what happens to the women who are left behind from these conscious dudes that are fake woke. Malia's fake woke because she doesn't know the knowledge, and she's just speaking probably off of a big cue card, like a robot, and she's just doing everything that she can to prove to Natureboy, who she doesn't know when he's gonna get out. Who knows? He could, in fact, they're saying that the scrape, I call it the scrape, the R word, I call it the scrape, can hold up to 25 years. So what are you gonna hold him down? If that happens, the worst case scenario, for 25 years, I don't think so. I think by then she'll come to her senses. But Malia needs to take herself home. She's not built to be dealing with this high stress situation. I know she's trying to prove herself because she's in competition in her own head with Velvet. She's taken Velvet's place. She wants to remain in Velvet's place, but you can't do the things that Velvet was able to do. and speak the way, articulate yourself the way Velvet was able to articulate herself the last time that Natureboy got locked up. And she held things down, and people that were around that circle didn't run. You got to understand, when there's a weak circle, what would you expect the men to do that were there in the camp? You know what I'm saying? Chiefess, she's the weakest link. And then their chief is up against some really harsh allegations. So I would leave too. I wouldn't want to be part of that frenzy either. So, you know, we're going to see how this plays out. We're going to see how long Malia stays around. Again, the ball really is in True's court. If he was to haul his butt and take his little military check and move on with his life, they would have to go. Because I really believe he's financially holding them down. Financially. And this is the only reason for why Malia is able to stay there in the location wherever they're at, whether it's the old house or another location. The reason why she's able to stay there is because of the simple fact that, you know, True has that military check. And if that money goes away, those girls did not and does not at all have residual in order to be able to keep up with you know, the financial part of the bargain, which is paying rent and utility bills. I mean, food stamps, they probably got a whole bunch of them. But as far as anything else, I don't think they would be able to survive without True. So, you know, we're going to see how this plays out. We're going to see if there's going to be people that are going to run. Right now, it's a strong possibility that the people that are still there are probably going to stay there. Because right now they're on vacation. Their minds are relaxed. They're less stressed. And, you know, they're recouping. But we know that if Natureboy does, in fact, by chance, get out, it's going to go back to the way it was. So I just feel as though while you have a chance or a leg to stand on and strength, I really believe that they all should just go away and let him start over, because they will be replaced if they leave. And just understand that you know, you rode for him, you was riding for him for as long as you can, but now you just got to go on with your life, because you left families behind for this dude. And you don't know what his fate is. You don't know where his fate lies. He's done a lot of damage, and he's not going to get out of that, you know, right away.
I'm gonna ride because I'm a down-ass bitch. I'm gonna ride because that's my husband. I'm gonna ride because I stand on truth. I stand on what we're doing. Because we need help. We need healing. We need a people that is going to stand firm in a cause. Stand firm in what we believe. Stand firm in what we're doing. Because if we don't do it, who gonna do it? Who gonna ride hard? Who gonna go hard? Who gonna speak the message? Who gonna teach the message? Because as I know, everybody falling to the wayside when things get tough. Everybody falling to the side when things get tough. Everybody leaving the mission when things get tough. But you gotta stand strong. You gotta stand strong, 10 toes down. The race is not given to the swift nor the strong, but those that endure to the end. Those that ride for the truth. Those that will speak the truth through persecution, through people hating on you and lying on you and being evil toward you. You still have to be in honor of the truth. You still have to stand in your honor. You still have to stand in your glory. You have to still be proud and walk with your head upright, because you know you're doing the right thing. And you know you know that through all this, we will be exonerated. We will be honored. We will be put up on a pedestal. because we are still through the storms, standing strong and firm in the knowledge, standing firm and strong in what we believe, because nothing else truly matters. The rest of the world is just sleeping. The rest of the world is just in hell. The rest of the world don't have any answers. Y'all just walking around in a reality and in a situation that you were born into. Someone gave you a name. Someone gave you a religion. Someone said you're going to school. Someone said you're going to church. Someone said this is who you are. And someone put these stigmas upon you. Someone put these ideas upon you. People put their stigmas upon you. And you just took it in as your own. Not even truly knowing. Because you grew up in it. You didn't think to think twice about it. Because you were born into it. You were portal into that life. So you couldn't question it. But now is the time, the age of information, where the information is now on the internet, where you can go to the interface and get the knowledge and get the information and gain wisdom upon what is going on in the world. What are we experiencing in the world? What are we going through in the world? Well, hurt people hurt people. So our people are hurt, so we're going to hurt each other even more so because we're hurting. Because we don't have the answers. Because we don't know, so we're going to hurt people. We're going to throw stones. We're going to make fun of those people. Because they surpass the level of my consciousness that I'm at. So I'm going to throw stones and I'm going to hate. And I'm going to do my people dirty. Just because I'm hurting. Just because I don't have answers. And they do have answers. Just because I'm hurting, I'm going to hurt. When you're a bad character and your heart is not light as a feather. You are not a pure heart. You are impure heart. You are impure soul that needs help and it needs guidance. And that's what we're here for. We're here to help you. We're here to give you divine knowledge yourself. We're here to wake you up from your sleep. We're here to take the veil of your eyes. We're here to awaken you. We're here to bring you truth. Divine mathematics. We're here to get you back in tune with your natural self. With the laws of nature. We're here to help you get back in alignment with who you really are. And I know that sounds crazy to you. I know that sounds far-fetched to you. Because you're not used to these words. You're not used to this broadcast. You're not used to us or people awoke and actually are living the knowledge that they teach. And walking the righteous path and doing the right thing. See, you think you're doing the right thing because you're teaching knowledge and you eating healthy and you doing yoga and you playing with the crystals. You got sage. You got tarot card readings. That's not real spirituality. Real spirituality is psychological healing, psychological trauma, understanding one's traumas, overcoming one's traumas, overcoming one's hurts and pains. Getting through that. Actually diving deep into your psyche. Actually going deep in understanding and healing every trauma that you have. That's the spiritual journey. That's walking the righteous path. You think you're on a spiritual journey because you're teaching knowledge, or you have some type of spirituality, or you have some type of knowledge that you got offline. Well, if you're not doing the actual spiritual work as far as healing your mind and healing your traumas and relocating yourself from the states and going back into the tropics and actually healing yourself and healing your DNA and reprogramming your subconscious mind from all the bullshit that has been instilled in you. Repetition, 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 over and over and over. Because your mother passed that down to you through genetics. And her mother passed that down through genetics. So it's a generational curse that we are here experiencing through our people. And I can't help you unless I help myself. And I'm helping myself, so I'm helping you. So I'm sending a broadcast out to my people, to God's people. And I'm willing to help. But are you willing to help yourself? Are you willing to look at yourself and not point the finger at nobody? And not deflect from yourself? Are you willing? Are you able? You can't say you are if you go running every 2 seconds when things get tough, when things don't go your way. You go back into that world that you once said you don't want to be a part of. You go back into that world because it's comfortable. Because it's what you know. It's what you've been accustomed to. It's what you are familiar with. And the only way you're going to heal is if you get out of the environment that you got sick in. Because you can't stay in the same environment you got sick in. Because you're going to vibrate higher than those that are around you. You're not going to think the same as they do. You're not going to be on the same frequency as they are on. You're not going to eat what they eat. You're not going to do what they do. So you're going to be looked at as an outcast. You're going to be looked at as somebody that's not a part of what we're doing, a part of society. So they're going to look at you like you're an outcast, like you're an outsider. And then they're going to judge you. And then they're going to hate you. Then they're going to laugh at you. And then they're going to try to mock you and make you look like a bad person. They're going to put so much evil upon you because they're hurt. And because you found truth. And because you're standing in truth. And because you are standing in your power and standing firm in what you believe in, they will hate you. They will throw stones at you. They will not like you. But you still have to be strong. You still have to stand on truth. You still have to do what it is that you got to do for yourself. Because you know what it is. You know the truth. You feel it in your heart. You feel it. And once you feel it, feeling is knowing. You can't just intellectualize something and think you're going to know it. No, you have to live it. You have to do it. You have to be in it. You have to stand firm in it. You got to walk that narrow path. No matter if people throwing stones at you, no matter people hating you, you got to walk that path. I'm on a path for spirituality, for real healing, for real psychological work. Real deep psychic healing from our generational curses. From the slave master's mindset of thinking we have to be in that world and be in that society. And be a part of master's world and take on the luxuries of master. You don't need that, melanated woman. You don't need that. Your mind you shall free. Set your mind shall be free. Because if your mind is free, you are free. Your soul is free. No one can hold you in bondage if your mind is free. No one can hold you down if your mind is free. But if your mind isn't free, you're not free. You think you're free because you got your own job, you got your own car, you're doing your own thing. And you feel like you have a separate world from Babylon, but you don't. You're living in Babylon's world. You're going to masters. You're working for master. You're giving your check back to master. You're giving your car note back to master. You're taking your children to master's school. You're sitting your children in front of master's teachers. You are doing everything that master wants you to do. So you don't have your own mind, woman. And you never had your own mind. You always had the mind of a man. You always took on the man's mind. You have your own personality, but you don't have your own mind. You formulate and you make a movement out of the man's mind. And you cultivate and you culture the man's mind. But you don't have your own mind. You're not in your own world. You don't have your own call. You don't have your own business. Because you have a EIN number, which is an EIN number that you have to get from the bank. And you have to pay taxes back to the bank. You have to give that money back to the bank. So everything you do, it's being ran by the bank. So you laugh, you hating on us and you throwing stones at us. But you working underneath a man an invisible man you don't even know. Or not even have seen or even aware of. You at work right now. Who is the owner of that job? Who is the owner of that building? Who is the owner of that facility or that faculty? You don't know the owner. You just going to work and you working for $1. You working and using your energy and your time as a battery for that system. But you don't even know who you working for. I know who my teacher is. I know who my God is. I know who my Lord and Savior is. I know who my angel is. I know who I'm serving. I know who I'm up under, being taught by and led by. A righteous man that is in tune with divine law and principle, that's in tune with Allah, that's in tune with nature, the righteous way of living, in tune with the righteous way of being, in tune with the righteous way of doing things. I'm a righteous woman. I'm a goddess because I'm in tune with a God. My husband, that's in tune with righteousness. See, you women out there, you think you're a goddess. But you are not a goddess if you haven't found your God that's in tune with righteousness and morals and facts. And has their own curriculum, has their own knowledge, has their own teachings, has their own way of living, and has took his women out of the system to heal and reprogram their subconscious mind. You are not a goddess until you have found your God. Pyramid. And I'm standing strong and I'm standing firm for my 3. Pushing 3. Standing firm for my husband. Pushing 3. Because I'm in tune. I am one, mind, oneself with my husband. And I'm going to continue to push this knowledge and continue to push the truth. Because that's what my heart wants to do. My mind and my heart are one. So that's what I want to do with my life. And I continue to do it. No matter how many times y'all hate on us and y'all throw stones at us, we're going to continue to be righteous. We're going to continue to do the right thing. We're going to continue to teach. Because there's nothing else but this truth. You are in your own mind. Everything else is an external of you, is a figment of your imagination. You are in your own mind, in your own reality. All this is that you experience are electrical signals. It's not real. You are experiencing signals within your brain, which your brain never even had seen the outside world. It's encased in darkness. So how is your brain seeing the outside world? How are you even experiencing this world? When knowledge stream, when information comes from your DNA. When all this is a projection of your DNA. How are you in this reality? How are you thinking you're going to work? How are you thinking you have children? How are you thinking you have your own job? How are you thinking these things? Where did you get these concepts from? Where did you get these ideas from? Who gave you these ideas? Who gave you this way of thinking? Who gave you this way of being? Who? They told you lies. They told you false illusions. They didn't tell you reality. They didn't give you reality. They didn't plain out simple and tell you this is reality. They gave you lies. And they destroyed your planet and your natural planet to create that world and to make that world and to create those ideologies and those thoughts and those ways of being. Those laws have been set around nature that's going against nature. That is not a system that was here before. It was built on a system that was already here. You must look at that and you must understand that. You are not living and being a natural human being like you're supposed to be. You're not living the righteous life as you are supposed to be. Take heed to this message. Take heed to the words and the frequency that I'm on. The vibration that you feel that's coming through your phone. Feel me. Listen to me. Listen to our words that we teach and that we speak. Because the sun is getting warmer and it's warmer and it's getting hotter and hotter, and our people waking up. Our people gonna wake up day by day. Genetics are just gonna start awakening. You're just gonna start hearing people teaching divine knowledge of self. You're gonna see people when Three God is exonerated, when my husband is exonerated, you're gonna see people trying to come to us and come learn up under us and come learn the teachings of the Most High Three God. It's gonna be the whole planet is gonna awaken to this truth. The whole planet will be awoken to this reality, because there's nothing else truly matters. Nothing else truly matters but this, but our movement and what we're doing. So take heed to this message. Listen to the words and the vibration of these words and the frequency that I'm on. The consciousness that I'm vibrating at. The level of thinking I'm on. Look how you're thinking and look how we're thinking. It's so easy to be fake. It's so hard to be real, because everybody want to be fake. Everybody want to be fake. Everybody want to do the same thing. Nobody wants to change. Nobody wants to get out of their comfort zone. Nobody wants to do something different. Everyone wants to do the same thing. Well, no. We're choosing to do something different. We're choosing to walk a different way, a different path, a different narrow path at that. Not the broad path. We're taking a narrow path. And that's why few are chosen, because this path is very narrow. This is not for everyone. We're here to collect the elite and convict the weak. Stand firm in truth. Stand firm in what you believe in. And teach and speak and honor Three God's name. Honor his name. Exonerate him. Before you, he will be exonerated. And you will honor him. And everyone will wake up to this truth.
Hello, famous nobody. I didn't say that, you did. So I'm waiting for you to come in here. This is the last video of the day. And then I'm going to lay down because I'm tired. We're going to get into it with Aya now. Aya act like she got a little attitude with the world, trying to get cute in a subliminal way. We're going to break it all the way down. So anyways, as y'all come in here, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hey. So we're going to start this video. This is a live commentary video. Disclaimer. This is a live commentary video. So a sister over here will be speaking her piece. Okay? Now, I want to get cute. We're going to get cute together. I was going to put Sheba up, but I'll wait till tomorrow because I'm too tired. And Sheba ain't about or finna make me go to sleep. Because the way she was talking, she was going to make me go to sleep tonight. And I'm already tired. I just got out my bed. I came into my office. I said, I'm going to do this last video and I'm going to shut it down. So let's get into it. Commentary live.
Not to vent their feelings.
Slow.
And as soon as somebody, you know, starts to stand up and stand strong for what they believe in, that's when we start to not like them. But that's not right. We have to do better as a people. If you see some,
we don't like him because he's a disrespectful nig. Okay? He's very disrespectful. He's disrespectful to you. He's disrespectful to all the women that are over there and the men. And he's always trying to do something to grandstand on everybody else at the expense of everybody else. And it ain't cool. And that's why the day before, no, actually that night when he was in that tub and he showed his little anaconda and had y'all pulling up your shirts, the SWAT was coming in to get him because it was time for him to pay the piper. He had to be locked up because he was acting like a pervert online. Period. Point blank. Aya.
Somebody that's teaching you things that we don't on a regular basis get taught this. We don't on a regular basis are shown this. And it's sad that we have to resort to making up different type of scenarios to grab y'all attention.
Now you see how she just sat up there and lied? That's how you know she got mental illness. For you to sit up here, you want CashApps from people, right? Donations. But you can't even keep it real to get people's money. You're going to sit up here and make it seem like you're doing these different little scenarios, like him in the tub, showing his anaconda, making out the spur of the moment. All of you guys sit there, all 4 or 5 of y'all, looking like the 4 or 5 musketeers, okay? Dumber and Dumber, the 4 to 5 stooges, and you're lifting up your shirt, showing your tea bags. That's the way that you're doing this to get our attention so we can learn the knowledge. I don't want to learn the knowledge like that. I don't want to see what's underneath your shirt, Malia's shirt, or any of y'all's shirt over there in Carbonation, and I don't want to see what's in Natureboy's pants. So if you are saying that that's the way he's trying to get our attention, then he's got problems, and so do you.
Everybody love Dr. Bishop. Everybody love Fernando the Commando. Everybody loves all of these characters, Todd. Everybody loves 3. But it seems like as soon as you see something that you're not in total understanding of, you start to point the finger and make false allegations of something that you have no understanding of.
That he's a pervert.
Go to 3 Gods YouTube and see what he is really about. He teaches us 5 sciences, right?
How is he a god, or is he really about something when he invites people to his Twitter page to show him being intimate with Aya? He did Revenge P with Natiri. He pinned Carmen, her video. He left it up at the top, so that means whatever he posted after that video was going to always be up the top. Why are you showing us what you do in your bedroom? But you're supposed to be a spiritual guru, a master teacher, a god. Gods don't do that. So I don't want to hear this, Aya.
This is a total understanding of who you are. Your astrology, getting your natal chart, studying how your mind works and how you see this reality, biology, epigenetics, what they are doing to your food, how they are mind controlling you. Quantum physics. This isn't even real. This reality is holographic. Melanin. Now people are really severely lacking in the education of melanin because that's the one that people really want you asleep on. You see, when somebody wants what you have, the first thing that they do is make you ignorant of it.
Why wasn't Aya and all the rest of the crew talking about this when he was out? Why was we seeing this delusional? Natureboy must have lost his mind. What's up with this brother here? Why is he doing that? Why is he treating y'all like dogs? Why is he getting 𝗪𝗛𝗪 to slap Malia in the head? Why did he even get even extra mad and kick her with his club foot off the bed when she was massaging his feet? Why is your master teacher making you guys massage his club feet? None of that is normal. And that's how you know these people are brainwashed. Aya, go home and go take care of your child. I don't even think you should go home. I think you should go to a rehab to get your mind right, because you are not even fit to probably even take care of your child at this point.
They don't tell you how great you are because they actually want what you have. Melanin is the greatest substance on this earth. It is the universe itself. Do you know what they do when they get their hands on the melanin? Do you know how long they've been trying to, been running tests on melanin, using melanin for their weapons? Oh, God. Using melanin to power their warehouses.
Go to a mental hospital.
Cell phones, batteries. Do you know how long that they have been trying to keep us ignorant of this? You are the you watch a lot of superhero movies, Black Panther, Avatar. You watch all of these movies, but no, that is truly who you are.
Right, just like Natureboy watches DMX, and he, sometimes he just turns into DMX and starts talking like DMX. Gods don't do that. Gods don't do that.
You really are a supernatural human being, and you having more melanin makes you that by right, because of what melanin is. Melanin is so important because it repairs your DNA. You can't die. You cannot. Melanin is constantly repairing your DNA. Constantly. What's up, Nigel?
Can you get these people out of here? These people right here.
Grounding, connecting to the earth.
Get them out of here.
Keeping your feet on the dirt. I'm so grateful because when I stepped outside today, I actually have felt the energy of the earth surge through my feet, and I felt it power my whole being. I could feel the energy from the earth.
That's because Natureboy's gone. Your mind is at peace, and you are living. And that's why you need to go home, because when he gets back out, he's on pause right now. But when he gets back out, Aya, he got some ish for your ash.
I could feel it instantly calming me. And I was like, man, I'm so thankful for 3. For my husband, for my guide.
Your husband.
Because he just helped me see. He just helped me make sense to everything. When I first started my journey, I was outside sleeping in my
car,
my aunt's backyard. Her name is
Tina. Yeah, in a tent. I forgot.
I was sleeping in the backyard in a tent because I was interested in ground.
And they said, Aya, you don't have to sleep outside in the tent. You can sleep inside. I heard about the story, Aya. That's when your family thought that you had lost it. And that's when you took your hoopty over to the border of Mexico, and Natureboy made you drive the hoopty back, not caring if it broke down. And you, Billy, got there in the hoopty, and then he flew you back. I heard about the story, but go ahead. Talk on.
Grounding and earthing and living off in tune with the planet. I didn't want artificial lights around me. I was very interested in solar panels and solar technologies. I was very interested in studying my astrology chart.
Exactly. That's Velvet's husband. That's why they can't be his witness, Natureboy's witness. They can't stand on the trial and be his witness. They're not competent. These people are not competent. You got what is it? 𝗪𝗛𝗪, Aya, Malia, and 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧. You got the 4 stooges saying that that's their husband, and legally only one married to him is Velvet. You are delusional. All of you guys are delusional. He is not your husband, and he doesn't consider you his wife. He's got bipolar, tripolar, bipolar. 1 minute y'all are his wives, the next minute y'all are students, interns, hoes, and everything under the sun. But you're not his wife.
And I was so interested that I contacted him, and I had so many questions. Oh my gosh, my mind was bubbling. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. I got so many questions.
Weirdo.
I got so many questions. And it just opened my mind to a different reality. And I know that is what he has done for a lot of people.
Yeah, true.
But in this time, I see that a lot of people are disappearing. They've forgot what he has given to them, which is life.
If you had sense, Aya, you would disappear too, just like those people that you're noticing that are disappearing. It's not that they're disappearing because he's speaking the knowledge and acting like he has some sense, and they're disappearing. They're disappearing because Natureboy is disappearing. We don't know who that man is on what given day. He is crazy. He needs help. The man needs to be in isolation. He might not need to be in jail, but he needs to be locked up in a facility somewhere where they can get him some help, or get a hug for him or something. The man hurt people. Natureboy is a hurt soul, and he's going to continue to hurt you guys and everybody around him because he's crazy.
Self. You know what this knowledge is worth? This knowledge is here to save your soul. That is worth life itself. Just to be able to know about who you are.
Exactly, they're smart.
Because
TMG.
Growing up, that wasn't readily available. They wasn't teaching you about how to be a human being in school, how to just be me. No. They were teaching me about other stuff that had nothing to do with actually being a human being and being a native of this planet. See, everything that this system is designed to do is designed to go against the very essence of who you truly are, and that is what Three God teaches us. Just take a look around. Take a look downtown, the buildings that are coming out and going into the sky. Where do you think that they get these resources to make this? You see, we are in an abusive relationship with the planet, and the universe is saying no more, it's tired.
And you're in an abusive relationship with Natureboy, so what's the difference?
It's tired of the abusive relationship, the take and not a give. It's not an equal exchange. That's why the planet is heating up. And very soon this system will fall. But where will you be? Do you think that at your jobs right now that they will still be protecting you, the police? No, usually everybody who's working right now, they're doing it for money. Do you think that these occupations will still be in place if nobody's paying them?
Well, they protected Nateri because Natureboy's in jail behind that. So they're protecting somebody, and he's looking at some serious time if he gets convicted of it.
No, it's going to be in chaos. And black women will not have anyone to run to. You are literally in danger. And you sitting here playing with your life as if we sitting here lying to you. You're literally in danger. There's nobody here that's going to protect you.
Ain't applying
except
none
the
of
black
it.
man. But yet we disrespect him on a daily basis.
Oh, really?
But
so
yet we hold our...
Who is he that we have to respect? He don't respect nobody. Who is he that we have to respect? Who is he that we have to respect, Aya?
Position and what we are able to gain from this system, from being in this system, we hold that over him. And we're not really giving that power back to empower him to step into who it is that he is, as protector, as provider of this whole earth. And so y'all gotta be like, y'all are in danger and y'all don't even know it.
If we empowered Natureboy, he would destroy this whole black community. If we empowered some nutcase like Natureboy, he would destroy this whole community. Are you serious, Aya? Are you listening to what you're saying, ma'am?
And that's crazy.
Thank you guys for hitting the like button.
All of y'all who are in the room,
ones that haven't hit the like button,
I didn't put up the Cash App, but I'm gonna put it up just in.
Let's put Aya on pause for a minute. Make sure that you're on my second channel, so make sure you subscribe to the channel over here, SL Davis Social Media News. Now let's listen to this clown.
Case,
yeah, she's gone. She is gone.
Was somebody Elway or Ishel? Would you guys pin the Cash App? I'm not able to write.
She's gone.
Never mind. It let me do it.
Some lights ain't on. It's flickering. It's flickering in the basement.
I'm just gonna put up our Cash App because I did see a couple people. I don't know.
Like that light in the basement, in an old basement that's hanging from a cord coming from the ceiling, and it's flickering. The light's like is about to go out. That's Aya. She's flickering. She's about to go out. The bulb is about to go out.
If you are being truthful or not, but here it is. This is our Cash App. Hold on, let me write it better than that. Okay, hold up. Let me write it better than that.
No, I haven't heard that in a minute.
Hold on, y'all. I see that I do have a lot of questions in the room, and just be patient because I am gonna get to y'all.
You're slow, that's why.
3 is doing very good. Like I said, he's always very, very positive about the whole situation.
He ain't got no other choice to.
We do have his lawyer.
He gotta be positive because he's not God in jail. He ain't running no show up in there. He's already on 24-hour lockup. But I'm telling you right now, he's not running no show. They got a team of people that are in there that they put them shields on and them helmets. And if Natureboy gets out of control with all that I'm the illest, want to kill this, all this guerrilla stuff, they have a task team in prison they're paid to whoop your behind. And they will, Natureboy can't bust a grape in a fruit fight. So of course he's in good spirits. He's acting like he got some sense.
And everything is going good. We do thank all of the supporters who do send, him messages. If you guys want to know how to do that, you could go to my profile later on and you can see that we put up a video of how you can get in contact with him. If you want to support him through this time, I did pin my Cash App. We pinned our Cash App. Alicia, I did get a question from Alicia Bagley, 39, says every black person isn't good. Now, why would you say that? Are you black yourself? I just have to ask you that. And aside from that, every black person, every melanated being on this earth is pure love. You see, when you see a black person acting out or doing something negative, that's only a learned behavior that they learn from their lower self. That is not who we are. We are not a hateful, destructive people. We are the most civilized people on this earth.
Wrong.
So yeah.
Wrong. And you've been around Natureboy so long, you don't even know what is normal and what's not. You sound crazy.
Yes, every black person is complete love. There is not a black person. Now, you could use your melanin and be used as a battery to go against yourself. But like I said before, this is all just learned behavior. People have learned how to adapt in their societies. They learn how to integrate and to get the things that they need to survive. But that is not who we are. No, that is not who we are. People, melanated people are very in tune with the planet. We are able to communicate with the cosmos, with this whole environment. Everything that exists right now is because of your 5 senses, and we are communicating all the time, back and forth, through electrical signals. Okay? Let's see here. That's a question from Alicia Bagley again. Alicia, she has a lot of questions about, you know, skin color, black and white. 3 God teaches us that there's no such thing as black and white. Okay, there's only brown. The human race is different shades of brown. Okay, this right here is black. What I'm wearing right here, this is black. Okay, this right here on my earring, that's white. Black and white.
Slow.
This right here is brown. It's just different shades of brown. And from your astrological programming, see, every person who is of a lighter pigment, they are less connected to the earth, right? So they have a less ability to realize what is right and what is wrong. That is proved by scientific fact. But you might have an astrological program that enables you to feel.
Aya, who cares? Who cares about what you're talking about? Why are you talking about this? I get it. Because True started first on the app. You guys got to make money now that Natureboy's in jail, so you guys can get his court fees up, legal fees, and make sure he has canteen. And also make sure that you don't have to go to work.
You might have an astrological programming that enables you. So there's no such thing as a person being bad or a person being good. We're all complete love at the end of the day. It's just different degrees and variations to how much you can feel and be compassionate and be in tune and in harmony with this planet that we live on, this organism that we live on. So let's see if I see any. Okay, right now I'm not really seeing any questions. I don't really see any questions. I don't see anybody calling in. So I guess everybody is okay. And people just want to dig into, as we all know, people just want to dig into your personal life. When this phone gives people actually an outlet to act like they're concerned or act like they care, because this phone allows you to vicariously live through people. It's called mirror neurons. So what I do, you're doing. And I can actually make you think that you're doing something that I'm doing. I can actually make you love yourself right now. I can make you... You want to see? I love myself. I just made you say you love yourself. That's right, everybody. 3 is free. 3 is free. And
You don't love yourself.
We're going to continue to push that. Because no matter what on this journey, what I've realized is that you have to stand strong in what you believe in. People are going to come around And they not going.
Oh my God, Sheba almost put me to sleep. I'm not even putting her up until tomorrow. Sheba, you need to retire.
I'm gonna agree with you. They gonna throw a lot of hate on you. They just gonna be negative. People are not gonna agree with you. But you have to keep going, no matter what happens. Because you're not doing something that's ordinary. You're doing something that is actually extraordinary. Not many people do this path because of the things that come along with this.
What is she talking about? Nothing. Nothing. Just up here trying to get cash apps so that so the guru can have canteen. I don't understand, if you're a guru, why do you need people's cash apps? He's a guru. He also said one time, put it in the chat, am I lying? Put a Y in the chat if you heard him say one or two things. He was a guru and also he's a millionaire. Put a Y in the chat if you heard him say it. So why do you need people's cash apps? Explain that.
Path. We've got kicked out of several countries. Guns held at us. And we still are here, standing here like, yo, open your eyes, yo. We in hell. Yo, we in jail. No, 3 is not in jail. We in jail. We're in jail. We just have a little bit more freedom to go out and, you know.
Right, because he's gone. He's in jail. That's why you got a little bit more freedom, because he's locked up. God is locked up.
Pretend like we're doing something with ourselves, like go to the store, come back. We just have a little bit more freedom, but we don't. But we all are locked up mentally.
No, I don't think so. I'm out. I'm very much out.
You think that you're at home, Talisha, but
I'm
not really at home. You're just a mind.
I just got finished eating some goat meat, cabbage,
consciousness,
and rice and gravy and potatoes. I'm home. They don't serve that in jail.
Let's see. I'm gonna check the questions again. So yeah. I did see a question in there that says, by doing these lives, do you think that it'll help your chief's case?
No, it's gonna hurt him. It's gonna hurt his case.
People are entitled to say what they want. People are entitled to live how they want to live and be who they want to be in life. People are allowed to teach. People are allowed to express themselves and express their feelings.
Aya, you're not teaching anything. When the courts see these recent videos, they're going to know that you can never be a witness to your fake husband because you're not competent. You're not saying things that are competent. You don't even look competent. You're just letting the courts know that when he goes to say, bring in my witnesses, they can say, I didn't do X, Y, and Z because they lived in the house. They would know better than anybody. You're not competent. So you will not be allowed to stand trial and testify that what he is saying is the truth, because you're not competent. None of you guys are.
So no, I do not see it as hurting anything. The only thing that would be hurting is not saying anything. It's because this is something that is bigger than a case. This is something that has to do with our souls.
And it has to do with, you might have to get a job. You might have to go take care of your son. You might have to take on responsibility. You might not be able to lay up or, do your little threesome parties with Natureboy and all this mess that he got you doing over there. You are not going to be able to drink the ancestor nectar, which is the Hennessy, or the red wine, or smoke the weed, the lace weed, because we know that it's lace, because you guys are not smoking straight weed. Or what is it? Ayahuasca? I can't even pronounce it. Which is allegedly stronger than weed. That's why he drinks that milk when he's smoking the ayahuasca, because it brings down the high. We know what you're doing, ma'am.
On an evolutionary level, this is something that, okay, so you come to a bump in the road and it looks tough. People are against you every step of the way. It doesn't look like there's any way to go through. Oh my gosh, it looks like I'm about to give up. I don't know what to do. I might as well just be quiet and go into a room. But no, that is not what I choose to do, and that is not what people who have joined this journey, that is not what you should do either. That is what people expect you to do. They want you to be.
When he asks you to get up here and publicly embarrass yourself with these fake teachings so you can get cash apps, you should have told him, no, you go stand in the corner or go stand in the closet. He can't do nothing to you. He's in jail. That's what you should have told him. And you should have packed up your stuff and went and tend to your son. Be a mother to your son. Stop trying to be a mother to a grown man.
Be quiet. This summer is a very powerful summer, man. A lot of people, genetics are going to be awakened during this time. A lot of people are going to be getting these codes and waking up at different times. So it is a very powerful summer. And people would love for us to be quiet. But you can't, this type of consciousness, it cannot be quieted. It cannot be shut. But I do see the censoring of it. They try to chemtrail it, censor it.
Chemtrail.
People don't like to hear the truth about themselves. When they see the truth, they fear the truth. Because it requires a change in you. I remember when I first started my journey, man, I had a little bit of trouble speaking. You know what I'm saying?
You still do.
My speaking was not as good.
I
was kind of just like a little bit low. My voice kind of like
slow, a little bit low and slow.
Hey guys, you know, we're about to teach about grounding today. And the system that you're living in, it's not good for you. It's going against the very essence of who you are, people. You gotta listen. And now I'm like, bruh, do you know that you in hell? We all in hell. But you sitting up here trying to throw rocks at me as if it's gonna help you.
No, people are trying to throw bricks at you. We're trying to throw bricks at you to throw a brick at her all the way home. Let's brick her all the way home so she can go home and be a mother to a child. Not throw stones and rocks throw bricks at her, boulders at her. Get on home to your child, girl. What's wrong with you?
Might be the one person that you might need, because guess what? I'm a nature girl for real. I know how to survive without the system. When I first met Three God, I was in the backyard, and I know. Oh, trust me, I know. So you might be somebody who need me in the end, but you sitting here talking to me like I'm not gonna forget your face or forget your name or forget your energy. I don't even have to know your face. I'm gonna know your energy off of the break.
You ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit
You gonna
fight.
need Three God in the end.
Oh,
a lot of you guys are gonna be in his inbox asking him so many questions because you're not even gonna understand what's happening to you. Your genetics is gonna awaken and you're not gonna know who to talk to, because people are asleep. People
Like
don't
you.
have answers. Nobody has the answers, bruh. Everybody just has
Can you do me a favor? I'm taking a little break from her for a second. Make sure you guys hit the like button as you guys come in. If you're on this channel, this live stream, you're on my second channel, Social Media News, SL Davis Social Media News. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel because I primarily do all of my live streams now on this second channel. Okay, so let's talk to Aya, who is not going to bust a grape in a fruit fight.
An understanding of how to live within the system and be okay surviving in the system, but nobody really has answers when you really are going through your spiritual awakening, when your genetics are really waking up. When you feel like you start having questions about the system, you start seeing life for what it truly is, you got questions. And who do you ask?
Not
a lot of
Nature
people
Boy.
have had those very same questions, and they ask 3 God. They turn to 3 God. They run to 3 God.
They run to 3 God.
But then when they meet him, how did they treat him? How are you going to feel about yourself at the end of this life when you've turned your back on the only person who had the true answers and who was really there to help you? It's not going to be him or me.
I got a question for you. What happened to that Caucasian boy that was over there the day that the SWAT was going to break the door down, but Nature Boy said, no, we'll open it. There's a child in here. What happened to that Caucasian? Was he a snitch? Was he an informant or CI? Where's he at? Let's talk about that. I'm just curious.
Me or anybody else that's not going to accept you. It's going to be your own. It's going to be your own guilt and your own regret that's going to accept you. That's going to keep you from accepting the love that you truly are. We're not going to do that. It's you that condemns your own self.
Oh, really?
At the end, you have to look back at your life. What character did I play when adversity hit and things got tough and when it looked like there was no way out? What did I do? Did I stand up?
I heard he was an informant too. I heard it too. I don't know why they're not on there talking about that. They'll probably get more cash apps talking about that than this nonsense she's talking about now. Because I'm going to tell you something. Before Nature Boy got locked up, he sure enough wasn't talking about no knowledge.
Did I be quiet? Did I cower? Did I run? Or did I speak up? Did I show people inspiration that you can keep going, that this is the time to speak and teach and say the message? Put some thumbs up if I'm coming in clear, because I think it kind of broke up a little bit.
Pay your Wi-Fi bill.
Am I coming in clear, y'all?
Not really.
Put a thumbs up.
Put a thumbs up.
I see people who are thankful and who are grateful.
I think they still
for the knowledge and the help and the wisdom that God has given to us and to them.
You see that backyard? Because I was talking about it earlier. Put a Y in the chat if you think that they still are in that house and they didn't move. And maybe they didn't even get evicted. Put a Y in the chat. Well, they might be getting evicted, but they're squatting is what they could be doing. But put a Y in the chat if you think they still live in that house that the SWAT team was going to knock down that door. Because that backyard looks like that gate, the wooden gate, up near where the trees are at. It looks like that same backyard. Okay, y'all are on the same page. I think they still in there. I think they are. Time will tell.
I see you. Don't think that people think that they have to do something big in order for somebody to see their help. But every little thing that you do, whether it's just a word, whether it's just a 3 or a pyramid, that counts and that matters. So don't ever think that what you do is insignificant or little, because it matters. When everybody turning their back on you, trust me, it matters.
Okay.
A lot of people have never been through nothing in life, so they don't know what to do when this type of pressure hits.
You would know.
People have been kissing your ass and telling you that you have been doing great all your life. So as soon as one person starts to come at you negatively, you're done. You're done.
That's why every other month you want to leave. Telling Nature Boy that you want to leave, and then he talks you out of it. And then all of a sudden you're on board again. Girl, bye.
Because you don't know what it's like to be a black sheep of the family. You don't know what it's like to be considered as weird or ahead of your time. That's what 3 God goes through. He's ahead of his time. He's actually one of the smartest minds on this planet.
Oh, God.
His energy alone, he's one of the smartest minds on this planet.
Delusional.
And that is what he goes through. So many people. Just think about you. And all you see is backs turned against you. Many people would have given up long ago. But that is why he is who he is. That is why he is our leader. That is why he is God. Because through all of that, he still gets up. He still rises. Even when he's fallen and it appeared like we didn't have nowhere to go, everything to lose, we still came out on top, and it was because of his mentality. He's very strong. He's not going to take no for an answer. He's not going to let failure or defeat stop him. And I'm proud of that myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud, you know, because I got somebody to look up to.
She's a clown. You see her face?
I'm proud, honestly, from the bottom of my heart. Because I haven't seen a man as strong as him, and it still has so much love in his heart, and still is willing to teach. Still is teaching. We just posted a couple of his recordings that's teaching us that God is time. God is nature. You know? And he continues to bless everyone, even when he doesn't have anything of his own. You see, God. 3, he's the last person. He's the person.
Listen, Aya, you went into rainbows. Put a Y in the chat when you remember Natureboy flipping out in the mall, because Aya must have spent, I think, $5 over at rainbows, and Natureboy went off, making it seem like Aya is trying to spend his money up. Rainbows. Girl, bye.
That thinks of himself last. He takes and gets everybody, makes sure they're good, and don't even think about himself. He doesn't. He's not worried about himself. He'll have on the same clothes for 4 years while everybody else is looking fresh. Okay? That's the type of person he is. He gives away his last. When at times when he don't even.
Harley, I need my mods to do it. I see them all in the chat too. Can you get that spam naked HD? That might be Natureboy. Can you delete those out, please?
Even have nothing. At times when his back is up against the wall, he's still willing to give. So I just want to say that, you know what I'm saying?
She's straight clown, exactly.
God's chosen and God's children, they see. They see and they hear. It doesn't matter what anybody else says, because this is all just my mind. Even all of the negative comments, I'm just shadowboxing with myself, so keep it up, go ahead. I eat your negative comments for breakfast.
Oh, really?
You're just making me greater.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? You're just making me greater.
Go home and take care of your son. Stop being a bum.
To end this live, because let me check my questions one more time before I get off of this live. I'm going to check my questions and see if I have anything that is worth my time.
Slow. Slow. Look at her. She probably can't even read. She wants to see who's gonna send the cash app.
I just be laughing because people is funny, bruh. People is funny. Because they don't have the courage to do something with their life. And I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. Cause
she said they don't have the courage to do something. What are you doing with your life? You left your son with your family members to take care of, to go take care of a crazy nut case who needs to not only be in jail, but he should be in the part of the jail where there's the cuckoo farm side. He's crazy. And you're calling him your God and this and that and other, and you're talking about us.
You sitting behind a phone and you look at me, you look at 3.
I've been trying to,
but literally ain't doing nothing with your life. And I'ma say it, you're not doing nothing with your life, because if you ain't doing this, you ain't doing nothing. Honestly, if you ain't teaching people and you ain't waking them up to divine knowledge of self and telling them who they are, you ain't doing nothing.
Well,
you ain't doing nothing with your life. You might as well be there with the Lord. So you might as well be a white person that black people claim that hate so badly and claim that they doing wrong, but then when the first sign of trouble comes, that's the first person that you call.
You're crazy.
The cops, knowing that they don't have your best interests at heart. You know that. But you
Natureboy called the cops on himself because of his behavior. Ain't nobody was over there in that house, that funky house, y'all, when y'all was over there acting a fool. He sent his own self to jail. So blame it on Natureboy for why he's in there.
You still call. That's your savior. That's who you are. But let me tell you something. You ain't doing nothing with your life. You not. Because you would rather see yourself waddling away in the system, working to pinch pennies and survive.
You said SL must not be looking at chat. What's in the chat? Let me know what's in the chat. Because if it's something that shouldn't be in the chat, let me know, because I'm part of the Block a Hole tribe, and I'll block a hole. So let me know. Somebody let me know. Monkey went, chicken went. Okay, we're gonna finish this off. Right, I can't. I've been trying. I thought my mods deleted them. I can't get. I'm gonna have to do it afterwards. The Naked HD, I know they're spamming all through my chat. They always do that. The mods are gonna have to get them out, because I'm on the StreamYard side, so I can't remove them.
But I'm going to be yelling from the rooftops.
But thank you guys.
And you're going to continue to see us blessed.
Naked HD.
Because we are doing what we're supposed to be doing here on this planet. And that is being one with it. So.
No. Don't delete him.
Right here. Okay. And for all the people who have been supporting, I appreciate it. If you want to message me about anything,
I'll make you a mod.
I'll get back to you. Remember, like I said, even if you have, an opinion, I mean, share it.
Why can't I make a mod?
Because it's better to say it than to not say nothing at all. I've learned that in my journey. You'll never grow and never evolve if you don't
I'm on the wrong.
Express yourself. Even if you get a negative backlash, that's what a lot of people are dealing with today. They stop doing what it is that is on their heart because they're afraid of what people are going to say. They're afraid of what people are if their message is going to get